Hey everyone, so I'm going to be doing a review here on Ninjago episode 61, Wishmasters. So again, this is a really good episode. You know, it's kind of the later episodes now, so they're starting to get more to the conclusion of the season. Again, you can go try this episode on YouTube and stuff, search it, and the newest videos and stuff. You'll be able to find it probably somewhere. But episode 61, Wishmasters, very good one. Again, it goes to 64, which is the season. But very good episode. They're getting more, they're getting more intense and more. They're just doing much more in each episode now because it's getting near the finale. So this is episode 61. So it starts out with Dareth, Nia, Lloyd, and Cole back in Ninjago, and they're trying to come up with a plan on how they can go save Jay and get the Venom to Notakon to try stopping Notakon. Well, they can't really come up with something, but Dareth says movie magic. He'll use movie magic. So he gets the help. He gets the help from two characters that we've seen coming in every now and then, but they are more than just characters to the show. They've barely actually been characters of the show. But Dan and Kevin Hagman have actually made another appearance in the show. So again, they are actually the writers of Ninjago, and they, every now and then they sneak their characters into the show, like in episode 32, and rebooted in the movie theater. Now they're put themselves in the prison. They're just putting themselves in lots of random places. But this time they really have a role here, and they actually interact really and talk with the ninja and help them figure out how to defeat Notakon. So it's very cool. And Dareth even goes, "This is Dan and Kevin." So it was very cool to see the Hagman brothers actually end up having themselves in the show. I found it really, really cool. It's kind of interesting, to see the Hagman brothers put themselves in to interact with the characters they've created themselves. So I find it really, really cool, actually. But they bring up the message from Jay from the bottle, and they actually realize it's from the blueprints and of the Raid Zeppelin. So his message also had on the other side was the Raid Zeppelin blueprints. So they come up with a plan to use some movie props and all that stuff and try to make a ship look like the Raid Zeppelin, and that is their plan that they're going to do. And they just come up with that's what their plan, so they can go into Ninjago and try finding Jay and saving Ninjago and all that. And yeah, so they get all ready. There's Dareth and the Hagman brothers. It's very cool. I like that. I just really like that they put themselves in there like that. It's very cool. And then to another scene, we see Patty Key. She's in another. She's having another group of people come and see the Yang's haunted temple, as we did in episode 48. Yeah, 48, I think. But in that episode, the ninja went. Cole became a ghost. They went and got the another scroll of air jutsu. So. But of course, all this Ninjago is lifting out of the ground. Notakon's bringing up these chunks of Ninjago to create Ninjago, and there goes Sensei Yang's haunted temple. So he stole the haunted temple, and then you can see that right in the middle is where the haunted temple is going, and then you can see all the other buildings and pieces of the land that are now being brought to Ninjago. So Notakon's getting further and further in his plans, and then Notakon says, well, wash off that old temple, he'll keep it, but wash it off. So he starts to spray it with water, which is obviously not good because, as you can see there out the window there, you can see two of Sensei Yang's ghost ninja are there, and they're kind of freaked out, they're spraying the temple with water. They're ghosts. They can't touch the water. Sensei Yang gets all mad. He's like, yeah, I own this temple. He owns this temple, and, he doesn't know why Notakon's doing that. Why are you doing this? I own this temple. Well, Notakon's is like, ghosts are so last year. Get it? Because, we had ghosts last season, in 2015, past summer. So it's kind of funny. And then they just spray down the temple while Sensei Yang and his ghost ninja try to escape. So I don't know if they're actually alive yet or not. They're not really alive if you think about it, but I don't know if they were actually, I don't know if they touched the water or not. We saw them running out, but who knows what we'll see next with them. Maybe they'll come back, especially since the new set descriptions may have revealed he'll be coming back, Sensei Yang, so who knows. But then the ninja have their they're hidden, their own design Ray Zeppelin, and it's not really a real one, but they dress up as pirates, and of course I don't see why. I don't know why Cole's even dressing up as a pirate, because they're gonna see a ghost and they're gonna think something's up already. I mean, but he dresses up as a ghost, but he can go invisible anyways. So they have the venom, and they plan to get to the ship and poison some of Natakon's stuff. That he just with his dinner table or wherever that is, something like that. Some of his drinks, poison it up with the venom, slow him down. And Cole gets on board, and you can see there, Monkey Wrench is kind of looking around because Cole is invisible, so he's kind of walking around, but Monkey Wrench doesn't see him. But as you can see there in the barrel, you can see the Woo Crew symbol. Those have been actually hidden around in the season. I think most of the episodes, they've been hidden in random spots like that. It's obviously going to be hinting to something with the Woo Crew. Probably in the next 3 episodes. If not, I don't know what'll happen in the future, but next 3 episodes, something has to happen with that, or the Woo Crew thing doesn't make any sense for Skybound, but they keep hinting that little thing there. Then Cole gets in, he plans to put the venom, I think he planned to put the venom in one of his drinks or something like that. And then he saw Jay, and he helps Jay escape, or takes the chains off, but then he forgets to actually put the venom in his thing, or whatever he was doing with it. He forgets to actually put the venom in, but then the ball chain that was keeping Jay on the ship was it rolled out, and he saw that Jay had escaped, so they run out and try to find Jay, who has escaped. And then Clance, he hops down and he sees this is where the other Ray Zeppelin went. So he sees Nia and Lloyd, but of course he doesn't really know it's them yet. They're disguised. He starts talking to them and all that stuff. Talk about how they're the lowest rank, and you kind of have to listen to Clance. You have to listen to me, and Nia and Lloyd give up fake names and all that stuff, and then Clance kind of falls for it and all that stuff, and he kind of just goes back up. So not much of a big scene there, but Cole and Jay are now on the run to escape, and when they're jumping down, trying to get back to their made-up Ray Zeppelin, they jump onto one, but it's the wrong ship, and now they are captured as well. So yeah, they jump on the wrong one, and then they also see Lloyd and Nia were captured, and then they're captured again. They try to come up with a plan, and while that, of course, Nia is not with them, because Notakon has a plan to marry Nia so he can have infinite wishes. So, he's giving her a dinner. He's kind of trying to explain, if you marry me, I'll release your friends. But of course, Nia doesn't agree to that, so he makes all the ninja try and walk in the plank, right down to the ocean, off into the water. Except it's a little higher. They're not on the water. They're actually in the sky, so that's not good. But of course, Cole touches the water, he'll die. At least that's what we think. But they say push Cole out first, and it can all stop, he says, if Nia agrees to marry him. But Nia doesn't agree to all that. But Cole starts to use his wishes. So his first wish he ends up using is he wishes the Venstone chains did not stop their powers, but actually enhance their powers. So now the ninja have their powers. They have greater power now. Their power is stronger with the Venstone. So they kind of start fighting, and Cole kind of escapes from being pushed off. They start to fight. Their power's too strong, so they have to break off the chains. And then Notakon orders Flintlock to shoot the ninja. Of course, defeat them, get rid of them. But Lloyd ends up wishing that Flintlock has a bad shot, and then he does, and then Flintlock can no longer shoot well at all. He can't shoot, so he just kind of misses all the time now. And then he ends up shooting his foot, so it's kind of funny. He's just a bad shot now. I don't know if that'll last, but yeah. And then Notakon with the blade, Jin blade, he starts to use Zane's ice, and because Zane is in the blade, of course. to try and, you know, trip up the ninja. And then Cole wishes, you know, they were all off the ship. He kind of wishes they were all off of it. Well, again, it didn't go exactly as planned, and it tipped the whole ship over and to the side to take everyone off the ship. So they all went off, technically. So that's how it went. So, but they were kind of clinging on and all that stuff. And you can see here, Lloyd also ended up wishing he was wise, like Wu. And while wishing he was wise like Wu, well, he started to age. You know, that's the backside, the downside to his wish. And he started to age, like, you know, older, like Wu and Garmadon were. So, that's not good at all either. Then, Jay, all of them are falling. You know, Nia ends up wishing that the clouds could catch them. So, the clouds end up catching them, and they're able to walk all over the clouds now. Lloyd is just getting weaker and older, you know. It's aging him. You know, his wish is aging him. But, you know, they're on the cloud. You know, they're kind of surrounded. But Lloyd ends up making another wish. And he wishes for, you know, there's 2 wishes left between all of them. And Jay has his last wish still. And then Lloyd had a wish left. So he wishes for a sword. And why would he wish for a sword? He hits the clouds, and I think it, like, makes a burst of air or something like that. It knocks Nia and Jay off. And why would they do that? Because he wants Jay and Nia to get away so they can come save them. Because he didn't see any other way out of that. So then Jay and Nia are falling, and, you know, kind of a cool moment. And then they come, you know, Jay's not strong enough. So they end up combining their powers, and they create a water/lightning dragon. It was very cool. And then that's what the Hagman brothers meant in their tweet way back in the summer, this past summer, when they said do water and electricity mix. Well, there you go. There it is. Apparently, in this sense that they mean, it does mix. Their dragon is a water and lightning dragon. It's a very cool dragon. Of course, they're not making it, you know, but it's cool in the show. It looks really cool. Then, you know, Lloyd and Cole are left. So, Notakon, he realizes Lloyd and Cole don't have any wishes left. Well, he realizes Clance still has wishes left. So he forces Clance to wish it all away for Lloyd and Cole. So he forces Clance to wish it all away for Lloyd and Cole. And then they end up getting sucked into his blade. And the only ninja left then are Jay and Nia. So Jay and Nia are the only ones left, along, you know, with, you know, help from Ronin and the police force and all that stuff and the commissioner. But, you know, the only 2 ninja left are Jay and Nia. And then Notakon sends Flintlock to go after Nia. Well, Flintlock, you know, he's not too happy with Notakon either, you know, because he says he should just focus on Ninjago and not focus on getting Nia. He's kind of still confused on why he's so focused on getting Nia. So, you know, Notakon says to go get Nia, but instead he just tries to shoot the dragon down, you know. But of course, the police commissioner and his police force end up shooting. I think they ended up shooting down Flintlock. I don't know if they did shoot him down or not, but they shot at him. They got him away, so I don't know if he got away or got shot down. I think he might have gotten away. But then that happened, yeah. So then, yeah, Jay and Nia are left, and that's kind of just how it ended. But altogether, guys, it was a very good episode. I know I just kind of went through it quickly here for you guys, but altogether, it was a very good episode. I really liked episode 61. I'm sure the next 3 are going to even be more surprising and so many different twists. And in episode 64, maybe we'll see a little sneak peek or a little cliffhanger to the next season. You know, the Tournament of Elements did that when they had 2 seasons in the year. Well, maybe they'll do it here. Who knows? But, you know, that's kind of what happened throughout the episode, guys. I think it was a great episode. Another episode full of suspense. Great episode. Just, it was good. It was really good. Another great addition to the story and all the characters and development of the characters, I suppose. I mean, but altogether, it was really great, guys. So if you've seen it yet, what do you guys think about it? But there's my review on Ninjago episode 61, Wishmasters.